It's the Friday Sessions with Emma and Dom.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to a very festive edition of the Friday Sessions, Cornerstone's online music show. My name is Dom, and I'm joined by my colleague Emma, who is up in that corner today. Say hi, Emma.
Hello, and he's forgotten my name, even though we've been doing this since May and working together for 4 years. I hope you're all doing okay out there. We have got a real cracker of a show today. We're going to properly step into Christmas. Feel free to exchange season's greetings with us and each other, and possibly even secret loved ones on our comments. A little bit later on, we have a band who I feel always show me new instruments I'm not sure I've seen before, Waterfahl. Before that, instead of the classic album countdown, this time we have the Friday Sessions team's top 5 Christmas singles. Try saying that with your teeth in. Countdown. And next, well, we have a song that really kind of sums up 2020 to me, especially at this time of the year. And I hear that we have got a bit of a bargain offer. It's a 2-for-1 today, Dom.
It is a 2-for-1, you're right. We thought, as it is the last show before Christmas, we thought we'd give you a little present in the form of some extra music today. So I've got, instead of one artist coming up, I've actually got 2 for you. Both of which have performed on the show previously, so if you're a regular viewer, you will probably recognise them. In a few minutes' time, we will be seeing a lovely instrumental piece from The Beard of Destiny. But before that, with, as Emma says, something of an anthem for this year, we have the inimitable Trev Williams, who is here with his song, Isn't It Kinda Weird? Hope you enjoy.
Hello, my name's Trev Williams, and I'm going to play a song for you called Isn't It Kinda Weird? 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 Something about this which makes me feel uncomfortable. Where did we used to go when things got stressful? Things used to be so fun. This isn't about the way you look, you know. The cards you play and the things you say, they grate on me in the fire road. And then violence starts and the beating hearts, and then the quarantine. Isn't it kinda weird? Isn't it kinda weird? Isn't it kinda weird? Something about this which makes me feel uncomfortable. Why am I always looking for perfection? Where are you? Something about this which makes me feel uncomfortable. Who do we turn to trust when we don't feel right? How are you? This isn't about the way you feel, you know. This isn't about you. This isn't about the way you feel, you know. No. Isn't it kinda weird? 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 Isn't it kinda weird?
Good.
And welcome back there, folks. Thank you very much to Bearded Destiny and to Trev there for those cracking performances. So, as mentioned, you were just listening to Bearded Destiny with Horse Pants for Christmas, and before that, you heard Trev Williams with Isn't It Kinda Weird. And speaking of Trev, if you did enjoy his song today, he's actually got an album out at the moment called Fall Into Place. That can be found on Trev's Bandcamp and on his various social medias. So do make sure you check that out if you get time. Emma?
The other thing I think about Trev's song, something about it really de-stresses me. Not distresses. It kind of calms me down, but it also just makes me feel a bit happier. It's actually got a really nice lyric. That's the word I'm looking for. So have a listen again. Horse Pants for Christmas. Isn't that just perfect travelling music? Like, if you're not on a horse, but maybe you're on a train. I think it's possibly too slow to jog. Maybe kind of quite a fast walk. I feel like, everyone should go home to Christmas listening to that on loop. Now, the thing I want to know is, who's that man? I think it's a man. You could see an elbow on the Beard of Destiny.
Oh, yes, the mystery elbow and the mystery foot that made an appearance right at the very end.
So I think we're going to have to write to the band to find out what's going on there. Whether it's somebody who's playing some kind of secret percussion. You know, I love percussion. Or what?
I think it's the secret third member of the band. They have to hide them away, lest the world find out about their brilliance.
I think It's just their biggest fan who lives in a cupboard in their music room and comes out. But we'll see. So let's move forward as we always should. The top 5 Christmas singles, pretty much of all time. We had huge debates about this, little bits of bickering, so much so that Ginge, hi Ginge, do you remember Ginge? Ginge had to come in and sort of settle the argument, and can also be quite dominant, we discovered earlier, so so I am yet to find out what happened and indeed what the final countdown was.
Okay, sure. There we go. That's completely thrown me off. Thank you so much, Emma. Yes, moving on to the Christmas single countdown. I'm gonna play Richard for you in just a second. But whilst you're listening to our pick for our top 5 Christmas songs, I've got a game for everybody who is listening today. Based on what you know of the Friday sessions and of us as hosts, see if you can guess which songs were suggested by which of us. And here is Richard. Hope you enjoy.
Thanks, Dom and Emma. Ho, ho, ho. We don't have a classic album this week because it's our Christmas episode. We've chose 5 Christmas songs that we like, and we've asked you to vote for which one you think is the best. Ho, ho, ho. And here's my co-host.
5.
Run, Run, Rudolph by Chuck Berry. In this song, Chuck Berry gives Rudolph some attitude as he delivers his gifts with Santa, rock and roll styley. Unfortunately for Chuck Berry, Rudolph is copyrighted, so he had to give all his publishing rights for this song away. Maybe he mentions Randolph in this song. He should have called it Run Run Randolph. Anyway, it's included in many Christmas films, including Home Alone.
4.
Wham's Last Christmas, the biggest selling single never to get to number 1 in the UK. Although George Michael was at number 1 in this year, 1984, because he's included on Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid. And he gave any profits made from Last Christmas to the famine appeal. Check out the film Last Christmas that's just come out. I know it's one of Emma's faves.
3.
Now I could talk about this song all night long. The Pogues, Fairy Tale in New York, a band I've seen many times. Well, back in the day, Elvis Costello, their producer, had a bet with Shane MacGowan and the band that they couldn't make a Christmas song that wasn't slushy. It took 3 albums before they revisited, but when they did, Steve Lillywhite, the then producer, asked his wife, Kirsty MacColl, to put some vocals to the track. They recorded it, and the rest is history. One of the best Christmas songs ever made. And Shane MacGowan is born on Christmas Day.
2.
Bobby Helms, Jingle Bell Rock. Considered the first mainstream rock and roll Christmas song ever. Released 2 days before Christmas Day. It got to the top of the charts almost, 1957. Incidentally, Christmas Day 1957, Shane MacGowan was born. How about that for a spooky coincidence? Anyway, it's a great rock and roll Christmas song, so get your double denim on Shakin' Stevens style and jive around your living room to Jingle Bell Rock.
1.
Now, I'm not going to demand a recount on the votes like some people would, but Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is our number 1 Christmas song. Released in 1994, only stopped getting to number 1 by E17, Stay Another Day. And here's a little fact you might not know about the song. There are no real instruments on it. In fact, they're all programmed on a computer by the producer at the time, Walter Schasserson. Anyway, here we are. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You is our number 1 Christmas song. Have a great Christmas. Now back to Dom and Emma in the studios. Happy Christmas!
And welcome back there, folks. Thank you so much, Richard. I always love listening to the Classic Album Countdown. I always find I learn something interesting about it, about something that I didn't know beforehand. And this time out, what I learned is that don't tell anyone, just in case it's a sore subject. I think that Richard and Bobby Helms might actually be the same person. Could you see it, Emma? In the face on the album and stuff.
You really did.
There we go. That's it. That's Richard's secret that he's been hiding all these years. He's secretly a jive swing musician. Very, very, very talented at that. But just to digress quickly, I actually picked the song Jungle Bell Rock. So points to anybody who guessed that in the comments. And the reason I picked that is because when I was in primary school, in year 5 or 6, so I was maybe 10 or 11 at the time, I actually won, believe it or not, I won a dance competition with that song as my soundtrack. It was a little jive contest. Check it out. Your boy's multi-talented.
And I can't jive. However, you're only very young now, and I knew you a year ago when you must have been about 10 or 11. So how come you didn't tell me? No, I have a little sort of countdown coffee. I have a little countdown confession as well. So Mariah Carey, I am miffed it's not real instruments. Didn't know that. It was always played somewhere I used to work just before the panto started. So it was kind of our, I should be in the wings moment. However, it kind of has become intrinsically woven in that whole experience, the craziness of those experiences. And last weekend I went to see, same venue, their COVID safe panto that they've had to spend so much money towards, bless them. And as soon as I heard that song starting, I very nearly burst into tears, just to think that people are beginning to be able to find a way to have events again. We'll come back. Solidarity, guys. So the other thing I get while I'm talking about this is I'm getting mithered. Mithered is the best word for it, by Trombone, who really wanted Wizard to win, and Wizard aren't even in the top 5. So I think I'm going to have a cross space alien for the rest of the day. Go away now, eat some biscuits, and I'll see you later. So let's move on, as we always should. We have a brilliant act for you next, and I think they've been taking some decorating tips from Richard because they've got their vinyl on display, don't you, Dom?
Yes, 100%. So coming up next and finishing off the Friday sessions for tonight, we have Waterfahl. If you've been with us since our second ever show, you would have seen Waterfahl perform 3 songs for us then, and they're going to perform 3 more for us tonight. But as Emma says, they've got a lovely backdrop this time with all their I'm assuming their favourite records on display. It'd be a bit awkward if they weren't their favourite records, wouldn't it? But just have a little look and see what you can spot whilst you're listening to these 3 awesome pieces of music from Waterfahl. I do hope you all enjoy.
So yeah, we're Waterfahl, and as we said, these 3 upcoming songs are from the new album, or hopefully maybe going on the new album. It's coming out beginning of 21. The first song is called Bundle of Sticks, from an old saying, and it's sort of about the political situation in some countries where you have politicians who seem to think more about themselves and how fancy they are than actually doing something good for their country.
Where can that be?
Well, I can think of a couple of places.
Me too.
But anyways, so this is called Bundle of Sticks. In the corner of society sits the wise old
man, a guardian of decency in the world gone mad. He sees the boy man racing by, imaginary garlands round their heads, endless words dripping from their lips, and they don't hear him say, see this bundle of sticks is strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. See this bundle of sticks is strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. The soaring eagles aiming high, the wise old man is on the ground, and from their flights across the sky, they never hear the wisdom in his words. See this bundle of sticks, it's strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. See this bundle of sticks, it's strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. Sticks is strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. See this bundle of sticks is strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. See this bundle of sticks is strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. See this bundle of sticks, strong because of its mix, alone they break just like twigs, don't untie. In the corner of society sits the wise old man, guardian of decency in a world gone mad. That was a bundle of sticks. A little political commentary.
Oh yeah. And then
The next one is either an ordinary love song, it's called The One, or The One That I, but it has the subtitle Ode to Music, so it can also be a love song to music. And I think I need my bongos.
your bongos. Alrighty.
Yeah, The One That I.
You are the one that I want to sing about. You are the one I wouldn't like to live without. You are the one that I want to know about. You are the one that I want to talk about. You are the one I wouldn't like to be without. You are the one that I want to dream about. I'm with you, I'll walk all day, 'cause with you it feels okay. I'm with you, I'll talk all day, 'cause with you I feel okay. You are the one that I want to shout about. You are the one I wouldn't see my life without. You are the one that you, I'd spend all night, 'cause you make me feel alright. And with you, I'll dance all night, 'cause you make me feel alright. And with you, I'll dance all night, 'cause you make me feel so right. The one. A little different version maybe, but
Yeah.
that's what happens when you're live. And the next one, I guess I need my bongos for that one as well. That's the very newest song that we have, isn't it? Completely new. It's one of those songs that just sort of came very quickly on the spot. And then it turned into, I don't know what type it is. What would you call it?
You call it Monty Python.
Monty Python, yeah. No, don't say that. I think there's a bit of Monty Python of it. But anyway, it's called Tune My Soul, and I don't have a recipe. I don't know how you tune somebody's soul, but I think you can feel it if you're with somebody who kind of tunes your soul. So this is a love song as well. Cracks in pavements, they form a map. Guide me on a new adventure. You stand by me, you have my back. I like it, that's the best. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. Point to the sky. Guide my words and let them fly. Then gravity takes over and reroutes my airy words. I like it, that's the best. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. You lift me up by the ground. Lift me up and make me dizzy. And then you plant me in the middle of my world. I like it, that's the best. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. My rock, my anchor, you're my ground control. Ground control, tune my soul. That was my donkey jaw vibra slap or whatever.
What a slap.
What a slap. Very loud. Yes, that was Tune My Soul, a little love song.
And welcome back there, folks. Thank you so much, Waterfahl, for that lovely set of 3 songs there. And if you enjoyed those 3 songs and you fancy something a little bit more festive to see you through to the big day, Waterfahl actually have a Christmas song out right now. It's called The Christmas Show Is On, and as always, that can be found on their various social medias, which are listed in the description below me. And I'm very excited to hear the news that they're working on a new album, and I hope we get to hear that soon. Emma?
Can you imagine? Maybe even in person, but we'll see. Who knows? No promises. Just cross all your fingers and your toes, then you'll fall over a lot, but maybe it'll happen. Speaking of the Christmas show must go on, Cornerstone isn't doing a Christmas show this year. It's far too complicated for us to be able to do it. So what we're doing instead is we're doing a podcast. And you think, oh yeah, some kind of family story. I don't know whether that's for me. I went to rehearsal yesterday. It's got some really good songs in it. So I think it's really worth a go. We're going to put the details about how to tune in, because we're doing it as a partnership with Goblin Theatre, who do a lot of our Christmas shows with us. We'll put all of that in a comment under the video as soon as Dom can type fast enough. We finish the show. But also you can find information about it. It's a Christmas carol. It's on the Cornerstone website, and it'll give you all the right links to get to it. It's premiering next Saturday. I can't remember the time. So yeah, you'll have to have a look at our website. But by all means, even if you just drop us an email, we'll find out and we'll let you know. It just goes to show there's a lot of teamwork out there, a lot of willingness to carry on being creative. And I don't know, I feel real hope for the future. I know we're not out of the woods yet, but I feel real hope that we're going to carry on creating. Don't you, Dom?
I definitely do. I think there's a lot of work out there, a lot of people creating work. If you are one of them, thank you for everything you do, and please do continue to harness that creativity as we move forward. That sadly brings us to the end of the Friday sessions tonight. Big thank you to everybody who's performed today. Thank you to Waterfahl, and of course to Beard of Destiny and Trev Williams as well. As always, if you want information about any of our artists who performed today, their social medias and things are all in the description below me. And yes, as that brings us to the end of the Friday sessions tonight, it also brings us to the end of our run for 2020. So thank you to everybody who has performed for us over the last 7 months, and a big thank you to all of you viewing who have supported us throughout this journey, whether you've been with us from the start, or whether this was your first one today. And if it was your first one today, go back and watch the rest. They're all on demand on YouTube. But yeah, all that remains to be said really is we hope you have a lovely Christmas period. I hope you stay safe and you're able to keep listening to music and creating music as you do so. And we will see you at some point in 2021. Have a lovely festive period and a happy new year. Good night, folks.
1, 2, 3. It's the Friday sessions with Emma and Dom.